Previously on Trails Beyond the Horizon, someone used edited footage and misleading photos to smear Towset and get him removed as CEO. Afterwards, Altina completed a difficult drone minigame using Clam Salias as the drone. In the rare metal mine, the party easily defeated a large behemoth dying due to being overleveled from the garden. In Toa's Connect event, she and Rean taught an online class for both the main and branch campus. In Crow's Connect event, he and Rean went out for drinks, only to start talking about nightclubs in front of the rest of the party. Finally, Altina and Fee made Nestort at Professor Hamilton's house to send back to their friends. There's some new dialogue, actually. The heck? What a beautiful sunset. It won't be long now before dark. Speaking of which, Far Flicktam rang the evening bell a short while a bit ago. Apparently he just received a call of some sort. It left him slightly frantic by the look of things.
Adios. Protect us.
It would seem everybody will have to be sent home early today. This brings me no joy, but I ought to go and inform the worshippers. Do we have everything?
Good work, everyone! We've ranked up.
Okay. Smaug increased CP gain when receiving damage by 5 times. Seems perfect for Van, since he actually has draw aggro. Okay, this is gonna start the last part of the chapter, huh? The sun's beginning to set. Now's a good time to go stargazing. This is all thanks to Toa and her connection to her grandfather. Opportunities like these don't grow on trees, so I think I'll tag along. The customing story to advance.
Hey guys, I'm here!
Whoa, that was fast. Did you run all the way here from the Aerotram station? Yeah, sure did. I want to check out the telescope too. Well, someone's excited. Anyway, shall we let ourselves in? Sure, let me just use this key card. Whoa, that's the latest in orbital optical telescopes, the Aquarios 2. By connecting it to a large terminal, it can correct wavefront distortions to enhance the visual clarity of the night sky. I see you're well versed on this subject, Mint. You can say that again. She's even more into this than Toa. Sounds pretty neat in any case. I'm looking forward to trying it out too. Same here. Oh, that's a control terminal over there. That looks like the operation manual, and I think the other is Grandpa's research notes. Guess Professor Hamilton got them out for us. Okay, let's have a look at that manual and get this bad boy set up ASAP. Please proceed with caution, if you would, lest we inadvertently spark an international crisis. That's my biggest fear too. Quit being such worry-warty too, it'll be fine. Oh wow, from what this is saying, there's a big terminal underneath here called the Aurora. Well, since we're here and all, I vote we take this chance to disassemble it and see what makes it tick. Yeah, vetoed. Didn't that computer get blown up? Adios, this girl. We better keep an eye on her before she lands us in hot water.
It's ready. I've set it to the Great Shadar Triangle.
I'm impressed. It can track astronomical objects automatically without a hitch.
Okay, I call first dibs. That's not fair, Mint. It's the youngest person who should be given the first turn.
Guess she'll act her age when it suits her.
I'd say that's fine. It's hard to imagine her getting to be like this during her Black Rabbit days. Since we're here, let's say we take a little look-see ourselves.
Yeah, let's do it.
Mint, you've been hogging the telescope long enough. I want to see.
Allie, we're all taking turns.
Rean, Crow, you have to see this.
We're coming.
Time to find out what all the hype's about. It's supposed to be the best telescope in Zemuria.
Aquarius 2 Telescope Manual. Use the console attached to the main unit to control the rotation, angle, and magnification of the telescope. Is that going to be a mini-game that I have to get SP for? Image storing, processing, and analysis are performed by a synchronized terminal. 1. When the Sept-Terrion planet's photographed at high magnification, its ring is clearly visible, and is thought to be composed of tiny rocks, lumps of ice, and dust-like substance. A newly discovered galaxy. A galaxy is a collection of many stars. Its unique color is the result of gaseous substances drifting between its stars and diffusely reflecting light. 3. The first star of the Great Shadow Triangle. Next to high magnification, we can see that the star's pale light is more intense than other stars, suggesting especially high temperatures.
Wow. Instructor Toa's telescope was great too, but this... This view's on a whole other level, huh? It can reach over 1,000 times magnification. You can really feel the magic of astronomy. Hey, you're taking too long, Alti. I want to have another look. Alti is not my name. I wish Yuna, Milliam, and the others could see this.
Looks like the views really had an impact. It brings me back to when I was a kid, and I'd look up at the night sky with the boss, Ida, and the others.
I see.
The old Jaeger King, and one of your sisters in the Corps, yeah?
You should look too, Rean. You need to see it to believe it. I guess I can wait for you two to take a turn.
Oh, now you're going to take the high road.
All right. I suppose I'll check it out next if that's okay.
Don't need to be so modest. George and some of the others would be stoked to have a turn looking through this thing.
Yep, and I bet Angie'd really enjoy a peek too.
What? Huh?
Huh? What is it? Is something wrong with the feed?
No. I don't see any stars. Wait, but there's something.
What's with the walls? What? Yeah, the sky looks like a wall here.
It's so far away. What is that?
What do you mean?
It doesn't look like there's any problems with the video feed.
The Zypha connection also remains stable. Maybe the eyepiece got all wonky or something? Let me see, Rean.
Sure.
What the? Everything's crystal clear!
Really? Let me have another look. Huh?
All right, enough joking around. Let's see what we got.
It's happening to him too. It's only these two?
Huh. I'm not getting much either.
What does that mean? Why can we see the stars, but Rean and Crow can't? You guys didn't just forget your glasses or something, did you?
No. I don't think my vision is the problem. It's more like...
Something fishy's going on here. At least, that's how I feel.
Let me take another look.
It's an unknown caller, and their ID is anonymous.
Did they expect you to see that?
What is it? Something wrong?
Oh, good. You picked up.
Sorry to call you out of nowhere. I'm speaking to Rean Schwarzer, correct?
This is he. Can I ask who's calling?
No, best we don't talk about this over comms. But I take it you saw something at the observatory.
They know about it too?
Is that not so, Schwarzer? And Armbrust too, of course.
Are these two...
Looks like someone was keeping their eye on us after all.
Alright, cut the cryptic crap. You know I'm here too, right?
I knew it.
Of course we do. We can't say anything over the phone. How about we meet up for a chat?
Sorry to be a bother, but we need you to meet us at a designated location. Immediately. Like we said, no specifics. But I'm sure you get the gist, Clausel.
Do we know those people?
Apparently Fee does.
Those are the two you've been working with on and off since last year, aren't they?
Yes and no. I wasn't a part of all that stuff back in March. But we did work together on the Almada incident. I guess we'd better get going then.
Where to, exactly?
The Artisanal District. They'll probably be waiting for us at the chapel.
Rean's group left Mint to watch over the observatory and made their way to the chapel in the Artisanal District. Doesn't seem like anything's wrong with the telescope or the terminal. Want me to try hitting it with a wrench? Maybe then you'll guys be able to. Or just hold your horses. But when they, but if Rean and Crow were to look through the video feed, it looks normal. But if, it only looks weird. They look through the telescope itself. Telescope shows a beautiful sea of stars. Is it because I'm controlling her? Maybe if I switch to Rean, I'll show something different. I knew it. I don't see a sea of stars or anything. Just endless nothingness. Just a wall. A barrier. I can't see a starry sky or anything. It's like a pitch black void.
Of course.
Everyone else just gets a normal message except for these two.
Right.
Yes, it's a good attention to detail that they changed
Alright.
the dialogue depending on who you interact with this with, huh? Is there a dialogue all around this place? Yes, there is.
Oh, it's already dark out. Hey, are you guys okay?
It all looks normal from out here. There's nothing wrong with the sky.
Yeah. Then what did we see? And what did it mean?
Alright, it's almost closing time. Everyone head home. Just between you and me, we've got a lot of precious documents stored here. It takes a lot of time and work to close up shop because of that. So please don't make this any more difficult for me. Grog, no matter how many times I try it, it always explodes. What composition formula am I getting wrong? This is the optimal compound for the support engine's propellant. Professor Aureli, what am I doing wrong? Unauthorized use of dangerous materials and damaging a chem lab. Quite frankly, Moritz, what haven't you done wrong? But I must admit, I am a fan of your passion, initiative, and maybe 90% of your conjectures. 90%? So I'm 10% wrong. Thank you for the hint. Also, please help me up.
Any day now.
He hasn't changed one bit. I thought he'd start to chill out after getting promoted, but first I need to attend to his wounds, then clean up the lab. His written apology can come after that. Explosions are a matter of success. I've got the hint I need, so let's call this experiment a success. I need to figure out where I'm going wrong with that last 10%, fast, so please help me up. There are broadcast commentaries and lectures planned for the rocket launch the day after tomorrow. There are a lot of eyes on the space-related events, and we've even got people from other countries wanting to participate. As part of the Institute of Science, I want to make this a great event that benefits society as a whole. If I don't hurry, my seed are going to start forming sporocarps. At this point, I sell for rats or even cockroaches. I just need corpses for my seed beds. Oh, I found a mushroom. Oh, I spotted a good one. That one's edible, in fact. And they're quite delicious to boot. They're considered a delicacy and... Wow, that's so interesting. She's got a sharp eye to be able to find something like this in the dark. Man, Lionel is totally zoning out again. So it is what it is. Guess I better make sure he doesn't get into trouble. I can't keep an eye on Liz. I wonder if she's going to be okay. It seems like she's having fun, but it's already dark out, and more importantly, I'm worried about researcher Lionel. Our world is about to enter a brand new era. If possible, I would have liked to have greeted it with you. I can't keep looking to the past. I know that would just make you sad. Anyway, I'm going to live and see this new world for both of us.
To stop by for a breather?
Wow, stars sure are beautiful tonight. Really makes you want to stare up and gaze away. I don't know much about constellations, but I did learn about one, the Great Shadar Triangle. It's the most famous of the bunch. Professor Cronkite taught me how to identify it. It was thanks for the good coffee, according to him. Professor Cronkite's one of my regulars. It was from him that I learned how to identify the Shadar Triangle. Work's kind of occupied lately, but I hope he stops by for another cup of coffee sometime. Pierre's always been there when the going gets tough. She's too good to me, really. I'll start taking proper breaks like these from now on so I can really deliver at my new job. Thank goodness Cindy's starting to bounce back. The awful workplace harassment episode practically left her in pieces. I'm just so happy that we can finally laugh together like this again. Day 1 of the tour was a perfect 10. Some of our group have their personal troubles, but they've managed to bounce back somewhat, so that's a good sign moving forward. Now we just have to keep the ball rolling tomorrow, and the day after that. A toast to our trip, may it be one to remember. I have to say though, this job just might be my calling. Who could have guessed talking up my favorite spots and sharing ways to spice up a trip would be such a crowd pleaser? It was a smart move making this career change. We're making a hobby out of traveling, more like. That's the woman who was always on business trips.
There are surprisingly few people around. I'm detecting a faint spiritual energy.
It's like some kind of ward is keeping people away.
Let's hurry inside.
Those must be our mystery callers. Damn, she got changed.
Oh, hey! You actually showed up.
Sorry to do everything in such a roundabout way. Our security guards don't have clearance to get into the Institute.
Oh please, we wanted to trespass. A little Aerotrem authenticator wouldn't have stopped you. That attire. Ah, I see now. There were girls over from the church. Guessing that puts you in the same camp as Gaius.
You're right on the money. The name's Celise Ortesia, the 4th Dominion. Guys already gave me the rundown on you guys. Seems like you're a lively bunch.
And you can call me Leon Balthazar, the 11th Dominion. The pleasure is all mine, though I did meet some of you during the Retributive Tower incident.
Right, you came to raid then. I've heard a lot about you two. You also go by the names Searing Flare and Glacial Rime, right? Oh, so you know about us, huh? So you can forget those crummy-ass nicknames. Anyway, I know you guys from when we were dealing with Almada and that Grim Garten stuff. I saw that outfit you were rocking back at the event, by the way. Pretty fresh look for a woman with a cloth. I'll say, tracks the church lady would have heavenly legs, but hot damn did that fit take them to the next level. Think I chose to wear that skin-tight skank suit? That's freaking if. Oh yeah, speaking of that event, there are certain circumstances that prevent us from acting out in the open. That's why we sought the help of Director Gotti, who so graciously gave us the means to carry out our business on the sly. You're one sick bastard, Leon. There are other ways we could have got what we needed without sending my pride down the damn trash chute. But no, we had to cozy up the Director Degenerate. Just because I owe him one doesn't mean he gets to parade me around like his personal poster girl. They seem like a colorful bunch. It's a little hard to imagine they're Gaius' colleagues. True, but they're very dependable. They really came to the rescue during the illusory coup. Rewinding a bit, you said you're not in a position to act out in the open. Is that why you reached out to us like this? Well, someone's quick on the uptake. Seems you're keeping somebody waiting, so we'll try to make this brief. So something's going on with the church, huh? I heard there was some bad blood between the Congregation for Divine Worship and the Congregation for the Sacraments. Yeah, afraid I can't really get into the nitty-gritty of that, though. But long story short, the squabbling between the Papal Guard and Grosvenor is over and done with. The book on that was closed the moment, Her Holiness, the Pope Orestes II, revealed a certain person in April. What was unveiled on that day shook the very foundations of what the Grosvenor thought to be true. And now the Dominions, us included, have been tasked with gathering information at the behest of that individual. As followers of the Church, there's a certain decision we need to make, and to come to it, we must first confirm some suspicions of our own. Oh, so that's your intent. I'm guessing whatever it is you're digging into is related to the space program. Yeah, more or less. Being honest, there's a lot of stuff they told us I just don't buy now. And perhaps some of the reason why is because of Schwarzer and Armbrust's account of things. Particularly the part about what you witnessed at the Observatory. Do you have some insight into why we saw what we did? If you do, you mind just coming out and saying it? My ass is starting to get sore, so I just want to wrap this up and be on my way. Fine by me, but we can't talk about it here. How about this? Why don't you help us get into the Observatory? Do us that favor, and we'll happily provide what aid to you that we can, including by answering your question. Alright, we'll take you up on your offer. It's not like we were given a cap on the number of people we could bring along, so I don't see a problem with that. But will you mind if I let Professor Hamilton know about this later? Yeah, we've met her before, actually, so that's fine. Assuming you can manage that anyway. There's something going on we don't know about? We'll find out soon enough, but anyhow, let's get moving already. Give us a moment to contact the Vicar and release the spell so the civilians may enter the premises again. Then we'll be ready. Celeste and Leon enter another room where the chapel's Vicar and sister had retired to. After which, they lifted the spell that was worrying people away, and the chapel lights came back on. They've temporarily joined the party. Furthermore, they can both trigger an awakening on the field, thanks to their stigmas. Level 31 because I'm super over-leveled. I don't think they're gonna let me change their orbits.
Let's take a look.
All of them have tier-free stuff because they're rich. And we're not.
Let's take a look.
I'm still using compromised builds because I'm poor. Because the game won't shower me with enough U materials.
You're in capable hands.
I think your business here is complete, Dominions. It would be most preferable that you not involve any more people than is strictly necessary. Yeah, you just do your duty and we'll do ours. Our apologies for the disturbance, sister, if you'll excuse us. Certainly, what was that all about? The mood feels tense. Definitely, but it does seem like the church's interfactional conflict has cooled down a bit. I have no idea what that power was earlier, but they clearly have an important duty to carry out. May the gods be with you all. Our doors are always open to you. Right, thanks heaps, sister. We appreciate your kindness. Leave matters in Basel to me. I don't have a complete grasp on what is transpiring, but may Aeos's grace be with you nevertheless.
Gaius told me you were a serious bunch, but you two in particular seem pretty stone-faced.
Agreed. But I think most anyone would be after seeing what they saw.
You saying that just makes me want answers all the more. I gotta know what's going on.
Whatever those answers turn out to be, we still have to face them head on.
Father Thomas and Master were right about you.
Oh, you guys are back. Took you long enough. Sorry keeping you waiting so long. So who are you guys talking to on the phone? Was it someone they know? Oh, it's you, the sexy booth babe lady. I am not a goddamn booth babe, and how do you recognize me so fast? Even for a Forest alumnus, you have an especially keen eye. And you were the guy in the mic who was getting everyone all hyped up and stuff. You know, you've got a similar get to a friend of mine named Gaius. Oh, do you have a costume party you're going to after this? Of sorts, between you and me. It's for a film director Godey has in production called Sister Reprobate, the walking, talking public disgrace. The hell he does. Can we please stop dicking around already? Yeah, even if it is pretty funny watching her get roasted to a crisp, this conversation's kind of going in circles. Right, so Mint, these two are part of the girls' room, just like Gaius is, and they're here to help us. Okay, I get it now. So according to Leo and Selly, there might be a hidden passage around here. Selly, you do realize I'm older than you, right? Whatever, as I was saying, it sounds like the telescope feed's being altered somehow. But I understand it, once it gets pushed to its limits, it'll pick up more light than it can handle, causing the view to get all blurry and stuff. In such cases, I suspect that some sort of mechanism automatically performs image correction. That's likely what allows the majority of us to see the night sky in this beautiful tapestry of stars, woven by a goddess's hand. Yet all Schwarzer and Armbrust can see of the correction is a vast empty void. If all that's true, then this definitely isn't some ordinary mechanism we're dealing with here. And the fact that it's only me and Crow, this whole thing is ominous written all over it. Ever from Gaius, you two were once chosen by the Empire's twilight. Since that's done and dusted though, I doubt that's the cause. Right, but lots happened to both Rean and me over the years. Could be any number of things that's influencing this. Rean, Crow. Well, let's put a pin on this for now. So you mentioned a hidden passage earlier. Is that where the big Aurora terminal I've heard about from the guild is being kept? Yes, it was damaged during the incident in Basel, but they managed to repair it. Allegedly, Ouroboros has even produced some duplicates. Oh, speaking of the Aurora, I did some reading up on it earlier. Its function is to manage massive quantities of calculations for the whole city of Basel. I'm thinking this telescope's image processing is being done by a different large terminal. Also, based on this, I assume it's further underground. Correct, the Aurora is stored directly beneath us. Seems there's a system that raises and lowers both it and the telescope in case this latter needs to be replaced. It was a bit extra for a simple tech swap, you ask me, but sounds perfect for keeping something away from prying eyes. Yeah, and when you know it, that function is locked. I guess that's why the professor was comfortable letting us use the telescope. Wonder what those cables going down from it are for. Okay, Leon and I are going to go check this hidden area out now. Goes without saying we won't be getting the go-ahead from the Institute of Science, so what are you planning to do? Should you be vehemently against our course of action, then we'd be willing to relent for now. Though if having plausible deniability is your concern, then you need only look the other way as we act of our own accord. We'd be also happy to share our findings after the fact. No, we're coming with you. We want answers about what it is that we saw. We aren't leaving until we have them. There's no way we're going to leave you holding the bag. Now ain't the time for us to be making for the capital on a whim. Additionally, I'm interested in seeing how this mechanism works, being as an associate member of the Foundation. Yeah, I'm sure the guild would like to be in the know about all this too.
My grandfather visited this observatory 20 years ago. He wrote in his notebook about the first 10 years of the 13th century. He said, "We may see an event as revolutionary as Professor Epstein's own contributions. And the key lies in the Basel Observatory."
He really wrote all that. If I'm remembering right, Toa's grandpa was the president of the Imperial Academy before he passed away 10 years ago. The famous astronomer, Professor Alfred Herschel. Tish is sounding more like the crux of everything all the time.
As his granddaughter, I have a responsibility to see this through. Of course, I'll do my best to avoid looking at any secret Vern or Institute research as much as possible. I'll be sure to apologize to Professor Hamilton later, too.
Instructor Toa. Sorry, I feel bad about making you do that. Here, when the time comes, why don't I join you in apologizing to her? I wouldn't mind serving a slice of humble pie too, on behalf of the guild. Where's Sven? I imagine he would have gone about his usual snooping without even pausing to consider asking forgiveness. So this is the Force MO, huh? I'll admit, I like the cover jibs. Okay then, with all that out of the way, let's kick things off with some good old-fashioned clairvoyance. Couple that with a short search and we're sure to turn up a lead or two in no time. Indeed, it would be rather difficult to do this anywhere on campus other than the Observatory. Are you guys looking for like a secret panel or something? You should try it while over there. Wait, what? You found something already? Sure did. I took a look around the place while you were out. I noticed this one part of the round wall that looks a bit misaligned. So I thought, hey, that looks like it can be moved probably. Is she for real? Believe it or not, she does know her onions when it comes to technical stuff. Even someone like Professor Schmidt accepts that as fact. Yeah, he won't miss a beat to air his grievances of her constant misunderstandings. Well, if it saves me the trouble of performing needless clairvoyance, you certainly won't hear me complaining. Great, then you mind showing us which panel it was, Mint? You bet, just give me a second. She lost track of it. Where was it again? Really should have seen that coming. Oh, well, I'm sure it's somewhere along these walls. This will just only utilize clairvoyance and shard search after all. Hey, my bad. I'll pass the baton to you then.
I'm getting a reading. I suggest you do a shard search.
Score!
Oh, the panel went in.
Nothing happened. Let's keep looking around. Search.
Here, I found a second one. Wasn't there one more?
I think there's definitely a trick to that wall. For now, I think it's best to do a short search of the area.
I'm detecting a reaction.
Booyah, score! Seriously? This was here the whole time? Did Melchior and Olympia know about this? There's simply no way this was part of the original building's design. I can't imagine why someone would build something like this unless it was to stop people from poking their noses around. I think it might have gotten exposed during the explosion. Save the brain racking for later. We've got a hidden area to explore. Keep your wits about you. There are the slightest signs of danger ahead. Yes, I noticed that much. And I see your perceptiveness is just as sharp as they say, Divine Blade of Ash. Perhaps even sharper than their own mana sensing capabilities. I don't know if I go that far. I'm sure we'll still be relying on your clairvoyance up ahead. Alright everyone, if there's any last minute prep you need to do before we dive in, now's the time. Roger that. Understood. Alright then, let's take a peek backstage, you guys.
This whole thing is right under the observatory.
Yeah. Based on the echo, it seems like it goes pretty far down.
Sure seems so. But we just gotta go as far down as we can.
Mint, why are you tagging along?
Seriously? I don't have time to babysit, so try not to trip and fall to your death, got it?
This hallway is so long. It's getting a little tiring.
We've been going down forever. Shouldn't we be reaching the end by now?
It should be coming up. But we don't know what's waiting there for us. So stay on guard.
Astrological workshop ruins. Damn, yeah, okay, I'll be the first to admit, this is pretty impressive. Looks like Middle Ages ruins. It definitely leaves an impression, that's for sure. Reminds me of the Black Workshop, even if the technology is of a different standard. It's also reminiscent of Stargazer's Tower, the structure built by alchemists in Crossbell. Apparently, astrology was pretty popular in Basel during the Middle Ages. I've heard the rise of astronomy, along with the institute in the Artisanal District, came about due to Central Eastern and Eastern influence. And as telescope lens technology improved, so too the development of precision manufacturing. If I remember right, Basel developed into a hub for engineering due to the Verne Group's widespread influence here since the start of the modern era. Alright, enough nerding up the place of the unprompted history lesson. On the contrary, I think it could do a certain Dominion who neglected to even flip through the material provided to us on Basel some good. Also, Toa's always been a super diligent student, and Rean teaches history. They know her stuff. This doesn't look like an artifact, so I wonder what's making it glow. Looks like she sets out and coming along. I think it might be safer for you to wait upstairs. We have got no idea what's down here. Could be dangerous. Well, lucky for me, dangerous is my middle name. Besides, waiting around is boring. I'm sure I can help you guys somehow. Oh, look, up there. Aren't those the cables coming down from the observatory? She's right, that looks distinctly modern. It's not even 10 to 20 years old. In fact, I believe that may be the latest Orwell network compliance standard. Okay, so what are they doing down here in old ruins like these? The situation's becoming more suspicious by the second. Okay, so you two keep using words like suspicious and the crux of everything. You got something you want to show the rest of the class, or... I feel someone higher up in the church ladder put you up to investigation, but not much else. Now that I think about it, I guess Kevin's also acting under orders of that person, isn't he? So and Nadia were acting a little unusual too. Could that all mean all of this is connected somehow? Oh, you people are too sharp for your own good. Frankly, I'm not quite sure how to respond to such an inquiry. We'll have to table this for now. Damn my Grendel. The hell are these? I can confirm they aren't monsters. They may be some sort of manifested apparitions. Oh, these must be the things Elaine was telling me about. They're called demigrundles. Yeah, we've seen them a few times before, though they weren't this color, I don't think. Why might they be here of all places? Well, we can worry about it later. Stay on your guard, everyone. I'll back you up however I can. I'll help too. Orbital cannon activate.
Like lambs to the slaughter.
Shameful.
They all have the white light status. That means they could Zoc.
Hold back.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Go at it full force.
Go forth and teach them their place.
Thanks. My thanks.
Cypher, activate.
Simple.
Yeah. I'm here to help.
Activating shard command.
Thanks. My
Let's
thanks.
go. Supporting.
Surge. As your resonance.
Alright, I'll go after Leon.
Slowpoke. Count on me.
Now is an opportune time to boost.
Oh, he doesn't have Ceus Phantasma. But he'll get an extra turn of Stigma if I do this.
I'll cover you.
Remorse won't absolve.
Now is an opportune time to...
Hey, Frigid Pain.
If you will.
Snare them. Rigid pain.
What counter, dude? This is why it's mandatory to equip hit courts on everyone who uses crafts.
Go forth and teach them their place.
Thanks.
How best to strike?
My mind is clear. I'm up.
Everyone.
Prepare! Catch my drift!
Secret technique. Six-fold gales! If you would.
Allow me.
Now, return to dust from whence you came. Bring forth eternal serenity to a world stained with vice. Niflheim!
Boost gauge limiter released.
He just finishes off the last one, I guess.
Engaging skill.
Beginning mission. Go. Eins. Zwei. Drei. Vier. Lift off. Azure Rean.
Boost gauge upgraded.
I've still a great deal to learn.
Now it's just regular dudes. Oh great, looks like a whole swarm of troubles coming out of the woodwork. Seems our benevolent hosts are extending a warm welcome to us. Let's save a shit hatch for later. Right now, our priority is to follow those cables to the end. Fine with me. Guess you better show us what you got. I'm detecting the presence of the higher elements. Proceed with caution, everyone. The path goes further down from here. Let's keep an eye out for traps.
Be wary of ranged attacks.
Let's end this quick.
Your charge attack is primed.
Let's close this out.
Now, strike all at once!
Actually, we didn't have enough S-boost to activate his awakening, huh?
Go on, catch my drift!
A bloody death is writ in your future!
Crow, I hear you.
Too late!
Right on time.
Prepare!
Too slow!
That's the power of the 8 moves.
Spot on, Rean.
Oh no, lasers.
Be wary of ranged attacks.
Here we come!
Your charge attack is primed.
First come, first serve.
I'm here to help.
I'm looking chast that.
Careful, that one looks stubborn.
Sure, I'm down.
Your charge attack is primed.
There! Let's conclude this!
Yeah, I can stigma here.
Let's play this smart, guys.
I'll end you! First come, first serve.
Alright. Start with stigma, but it's really only good for one S-craft. Still cuts my SP cost in half, huh?
Allow me.
Too slow!
Boost gauge limiter released.
Prepare!
Too slow!
In your corner!
Hey, I'm tagging out.
Let me at him!
Count on me.
Supposedly the enemy is frozen, her S-craft does extra damage.
I'll cover you.
Flaring seal of mine. Ignite!
Yeah, these two, their gimmick is that they're supposed to be able to build off each other in order to deal extra damage. Fire assist and frozen foe assist.
Activating skill.
Searing seal of mine. Flickering in the abyss. Become the Smaug hellfire that consumes the darkness! Fiamma! Midgard!
Boost gauge upgrade.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, that's quite a lot of setup. So bomb.
Gush forth!
Okay. It opens all of them.
Looks like there used to be a mechanism here, but somebody tampered with it.
Yeah. It's clear that someone or something doesn't want anyone getting close.
Considering the circumstances.
Well, all we can do is keep following this cable for now.
Sure, I'm down.
Oh,
Your charge attack is timed.
First come, first serve.
oh yeah, this not very tanky, but all, kind of difficult to deal with.
Opportune time to boost. Certain arts will prove. Allow me.
Oh my goodness, how do you miss?
Prepare!
Too slow.
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Sensational proof of prowess, Rean.
Something is afoot. Investigate if you would.
Oh, come on! Wait, no, you can't. I was wanting to fight the palms. I didn't want to fight these guys.
Like lambs to the slaughter.
Oh my goodness, this is bullshit. What do you mean they... What do you mean they just did this in the same thing as a palm fight, dude? Like, actually, what the fuck? That's so fucking evil.
Push it to the limit.
Why would they do that? That's bullshit. Dude, they're just... Now the palms are getting smarter. They're bringing in all this backup to make it tougher for us to actually do shit.
Come on, let's go.
Push it to the limit.
Oh my gosh.
Shark command, activate.
Thanks. My thanks.
Engaging skill.
Your time's up. Defending.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Oh my gosh, you won't be able to hit everyone.
Prepare!
Don't bother.
Boost gauge expanded.
Okay, priority is killing this guy. No matter what. Oh shit, no, that's not good.
Go at it full force.
Oh, you know.
Please don't. Yes, it hit, but it didn't kill.
Let me pitch in.
Okay. You really throttled them both to death?
Boost gauge limiter.
God damn, they're gonna do this for every palm, aren't they? They're just gonna have these palms just do this to throw me off.
Now then,
Defense free.
continue on our way.
Get a load of this hot shot.
Watch if this place is bustling with baddies.
Hit it with your hardest attack. That's quite a lot of enemies.
That's quite a lot of enemies. What the hell?
Now's an ideal time for a boost.
Go at it full force.
Activate skill.
How best to start.
Both flames.
Repent, asshole!
Keep it going.
Going in.
Plus up.
Shark command, activate.
Thanks. My thanks. Now, how best to strike?
Go at it full force.
Engaging skill.
Defending.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Ready to go.
Going in.
For good measure.
Don't bother. If you would.
Initiating drive.
There!
You're covered.
here to help.
Go at it full force.
Engaging skill.
Mirage, Rain! Defending.
Why do they always have field hitting attacks, man?
Prepare.
Don't bother.
You doing okay? You got this. Need help?
If you would, Celeste.
Activating skill.
Right there.
Plus out! Engaging skill.
Too slow.
Ready at will.
Masterful form there, Fee.
Treasure. My pleasure.
Sepith?
We earned it.
All right, let's search.
The hell is this?
Treasure. My pleasure.
Carry a bomb? Oh, come on, man. Okay.
I'm getting a reading. I suggest you do a shard search.
Damn, my Grendel's everywhere. Okay, I know this is a trapped room.
I'm getting a reading. I suggest you do a shard search.
That's quite the number. Suggestion?
My, that's quite a lot of enemies.
All this just to kill 2 palms. Am I right? Ugh.
Time for a boost.
Go at it full force.
Flaring seal of mine. Ignite! Let's go!
Now's an ideal time. Shard commands activate.
You have my thanks.
Come on, let's go.
Activating skill.
Searing seal of mine. Flickering in the abyss. Become the Maw of Hellfire that consumes the darkness! Fiamma! Midgard!
Boost gauge
Keep 'em
upgrade.
coming, Leon!
Oh wow, everyone but 2 of them are dead? Damn.
You got this.
Remorse won't absolve. Let's make quick work of them.
Allow me.
Glacial seal of mine.
This is supposed to deal assist damage as well because of the burning status.
Eternal serenity to a world stained with vice. Niflheim!
Boost gauge limiter released.
The extra assist damage is really not that much. From the ailments, that is.
Sky's the limit!
I've still a great deal to learn.
Stay, Leon.
Oh, these lasers are getting evil. It's better. They don't deal that much damage. It's better to just gun for it and not worry too much, huh?
Treasure. My pleasure.
Red metal, which I can easily just buy at the Grim Garten. Made it. Somehow.
Alright, let's get moving, people.
You Mats.
In your A game.
Shall I take the gloves off?
Oh. Secret path. Next up is a bunch of doors.
Found us some good shit.
Kusanagi. Increased crit damage from attacks and crafts by 100%.
Something is afoot. Investigate if you would.
I would be cautious around that.
I'm down for ya.
Your Haurvatat is primed.
You doing
Like
okay?
lambs to the slaughter. Now is an opportune time to boost.
Bust some heads.
Certain arts will prove more potent.
Come on, let's go. Now, rabbit sword.
Burn off my
Appreciate it.
fence.
Because I'm using this to get all my burst back.
Go at it full force.
AoE's insufficient.
How best to strike?
Activating skill. Boost gauge
You
up.
doing okay?
Certain arts will prove more potent.
Engaging skill.
Defending.
Boost
You
gauge
doing
upgraded.
okay?
Guys.
Go at it full force.
Come on, let's go.
Bust some heads.
Rean!
Okay, that isolates the worm or wyvern.
Now, that's your back. How best to strike?
Got strength in spades.
Engaging skill.
Right there!
Okay, that solves that. Got all the pumps defeated, even if it was kind of sloppy.
One must keep his claws sheathed.
That chest looks promising.
Serum powder.
Wow, the cable is still going. We're finally getting to the heart of this place's secrets.
The last will get those answers. First come, first serve.
I imagine all this mystery has really gotten under your skin by now.
No matter what happens,
Now
we'll
is an
figure it
opportune
out.
time to boost.
Just need to
Certain
keep moving.
arts will prove more potent.
You got this. What is that? Incredible. It's a combination of ancient and modern orbital technology.
Yeah. How did they connect the observatory's telescope to something like this?
Wait, this is the Aurora?
And it seems to have one of the fake Genesis.
It's a completely different color than in the manuals.
Looks like it's the same model as the original, but with something strange plugged in.
Guess we were right to be suspicious.
Indeed. That device appears to be modeled after the ones Van and friends were collecting.
Oh, right. Elaine and Jin told me about them.
I heard they were the keys to all the incidents here in Calvard the past couple years. But surely this one is a replica, right? Not one of the real ones?
Correct. There are only 8 in the set, and they were brought together in April. Our intel hasn't suggested they were stolen. So this is something else.
As someone who got my hands on one once before, I can tell ya, they're definitely not the same. The whole design is totally different.
So whoever's running this place is using a counterfeit.
It might not be the real deal, but it's clearly got something to it. Don't forget it caused all that shit upstairs. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if it was capable of the original's power.
The real question is, why is something like this hooked up to a telescope in the first place? I fear we may need someone with technological expertise for this.
Asking someone else to do your homework. Talk about shameless.
I would be happy to be of assistance. My foundation training should come in handy. I'm no expert, but I can act as an interim software engineer. Count me in! Reporting for duty!
Try not to be careless, Mint.
We can probably use our Xiphus to help out with the processing.
Your timeline.
It looks like we might be able to activate the device's administrative holo.
That should help. If we can disable the firewalls, it may be able to answer some questions.
Hey, Rean, Crow, you guys okay?
Yeah, we're fine. Let's turn on developer mode then.
It might be more convenient than an Arcus, but it's still a pain in the butt.
I am Eos, the holo responsible for the Aurora Alba terminal. Administrator access confirmed. Security level 2 clearance granted. Please state your inquiry.
Let's get started then. First things first, who put you in this Aurora terminal here? And when?
Aurora Alba and I were installed here at 3 a.m. on the Sept-Terrion calendar September 1st, 1206. We took over duties from our predecessor, Capel 3, and began running calculations. As for who, I cannot respond to your inquiry due to insufficient security level clearance. My apologies.
Talk about tight-lipped.
Still, it's pretty impressive how easily it can talk with us.
It certainly is. It matches the fluency of even the latest holos. But I doubt there's any actual sentience behind it.
She said September 1st, 1206, right?
Yeah. The day the Empire declared war. The Battle of Jormungand.
So this scheme's been in the books for some time. I wonder if it's all related.
But the Xiphos wasn't even made public back then, which limits the number of people who could have done it. Yeah, to only a select few, no less. Wait, didn't it say Capel 3? Isn't that the high-speed computing unit from ZCF in Labura?
You're right. Though these days they're up to Capel 5, which is apparently compatible with the Orbital network. We even used it on our church airships for a time.
I take it the system's been around a while.
Probably. Let's see what else you can tell us. Here's a question for you, since you seem to be wired into the observatory's telescope via this cable. What data are you sending back and forth with it? And how long has that been going on, including previous models?
I'll begin by answering your latter question. We have been working since July 12, 1189. The processing terminal at the time was the Capel Origin. This Aurora Alba is the 5th generation.
1189? So 20 years ago?
That long? And what's Capel Origin?
As I understand it, it was the world's first orbal calculator, developed by multiple countries working in tandem.
Doesn't that mean it would have been built by Professor Schmidt, Professor Hamilton, and Tita's grandpa?
As for your first question, I must apologize. I cannot answer due to insufficient security clearance.
I have another question then, Eos. We were looking through the telescope at the views that you adjusted earlier. And while most of us saw a sky full of stars, my friend and I only saw a blank, hazy expanse. How does something like that happen? Can you explain that?
Rean.
Way to be subtle about it.
Maybe asking straight up isn't such a bad idea.
Yeah, it was sort of unavoidable.
Not to mention that with some of these hollows, an unexpected question can have interesting consequences.
Oh, you mean how it can sometimes bypass restrictions?
I suppose I can say that there are 3 possibilities. The first is that you are providing me with false information. Second, someone may have hacked into the system and broadcast a different feed only when you two observed it.
I don't buy it.
I suppose those would be the most plausible solutions.
The first option may be plausible if it were only Crow, but since Rean was affected as well, we can safely exclude that possibility.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Eos, how likely is it that the feed's been hacked?
As no external interference has been detected, I can confidently say that the odds are no more than 0.03%. As for the third possibility, perhaps the two of you are the only ones who saw the true feed.
True feed? So everyone else saw a fake?
Huh?
That's...
Hold up. If that's the case, then...
Wait a second. Don't you think that conclusion is more than a little illogical? Yeah, that would mean that the stars we've been looking at weren't there.
You're right. Seeing that beautiful view through the telescope is one thing, but stars are there even for the naked eye. That's true enough. Which means there has to be another... Huh? Rean? Crow?
So I guess that's the cards on the table. Any ideas?
Something must make the two of you fundamentally different. Was it the Retributive Tower incident? Or perhaps something you saw at the end of another version of the Twilight?
Huh? What do you mean?
You might not know, since you were on the Courageous too. But when we settled things at the Imperial Fortress, it felt like there was another course events could have taken.
Huh?
During the Retributive Tower incident, this other course was calculated and simulated, and we resonated with the being that resulted from that. But still, I can't help but feel that's not the whole picture.
That's...
It can't be. Arkride's group experienced something similar. Could this be just like when the school was taken over by terrorists? The 3 days in the illusory coup as well?
So they actually use the same kind of time leap in order to go from the normal ending to the true ending of CS4?
Yeah, I think it might be.
All I heard was things got rewound, and more than once. Doesn't sound like it was on a huge scale or anywhere near as bad as the Twilight. Still, what if those other outcomes, which everyone remembers as just dreams, were things that actually happened?
Or maybe when the SSS died back in Zero? But what specifically caused Rean's time leap?
Forced resets that allow you to redo events several times to avoid unwanted outcomes. And all the discarded results are then archived to be added back into the final observational outcome. Elaine's the one who told me about it. She was there in the spring, when she got the story from a certain someone.
I see. I know Lloyd and his friends also experienced something similar. It might not be exactly the same phenomenon, but that's beside the point. In that alternate course of events at the end of the Twilight, Crow, Milliam, and I might have seen something.
Milliam too? It can't be.
Finally, we're getting to the meat of it.
Oh, maybe we should have brought Milliam.
And just what was this phantom memory that may or may not be true?
Well, we took our divine knights to the edge of the skies to seal the root of the problem. I'm wondering if that's got something to do with...
Might want to keep the rest of that story to yourself.
What?
What the?
Kincaid too?
And that one monk.
Huh? What's she doing here?
Shit, look who it is. And with the silver-haired girl along for the ride.
Are they here to keep us from finding out too much?
We were careless. The vice captain and the president's right-hand man are one thing, but we didn't account for her.
They had to wait for us to finish all the hard work before showing up.
Hey, she the one you mentioned? That secret sister disciple of yours?
Well, you could make the argument that I was Master's secret disciple.
Nah, Master spelled it out that as the wielder of the Black God, I'm the secret one. I'm Shizuna Rem Misaruki, Ikaruga's second in command. I spy 3 faces I haven't seen before. As for Fi, Toa, and the 2 Dominions, it's good to see you guys again. Oh, and same goes for you, Rean. It's been, what, a year and a half since we last met?
Yeah. When we saw each other in the mountains of Longlai on the way to Conlone. And it's Kurogane, right? Been a while.
It has indeed, Divine Blade of Ash.
Jonan.
On that day, I had acted discourteously. Which is why it is disappointing that we should meet again under these circumstances.
Is that so? I'm unfamiliar with the others, but I assume you brought them here, Kincaid.
Your assumption is indeed correct. The Vice Captain here has come as part of an agreement.
Greetings, Thors. I am Ashladd, a member of the Papal Guard. It would appear you've been coerced by some troublesome company.
Huh? And just who the hell are you calling troublesome?
We're simply fulfilling our mission. I ask that you please refrain from throwing around false accusations.
I'm just impressed you found the place. I should have expected as much from a Dominion. As long as you aren't here to cover up certain truths that have come to light.
I haven't the faintest idea what you mean.
Looks like you guys aren't all on the same page. What the hell brought you down here anyway? Just so you know, the person in charge did tell us we could use the observatory however we liked.
That's right. It looks to me like you're the ones trespassing.
You're not wrong. While I could have gotten a warrant without any great difficulty, at this point, I can definitely confirm that we're in the same boat. So I would be more than happy to share some details about that system you've been interrogating. But if I do, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to give up on your trip to the capital. You will be waiting quietly in your designated lodgings until the day after tomorrow, after the rocket launch is successful.
You don't say.
Are you suggesting that if we turn back now, you won't cause us any trouble?
That I can promise. However, you can expect your visit to the capital will be under CID surveillance.
Aw, come on. Isn't that a little too heavy-handed? It's only natural. They are the country's intelligence agency.
Ah, so that's how this is gonna be.
Eos, good stuff with those answers earlier. Just need you to follow up with one more favor. Gather any and all info related to that third possibility.
Perhaps the two of you are the only ones who saw the true feed.
And once the data is compiled, please transfer it to the terminal you're currently wired to.
Oh.
So that's your plan.
Boldly done.
Affirmative. I will now begin compiling and transferring all information pertaining to that possibility. This task will take approximately 10 minutes to complete. Please stand by.
Only 10 minutes? Man, that's hardly enough time for any kind of memorable bout. That temp sword of yours isn't looking too shabby, though.
It's the same one you cut in two before. I had it reforged. I may still be inexperienced as a divine blade, but I'll fight through any odds.
That's the spirit. Now, why don't we start with a little warm-up?
Whoa.
Rean.
She plans to go even further than before.
Much as I'd love to let you take her on one-on-one.
Agreed. They'll have to wait for another chance for their duel. Now, as to the reason for you acting of your own accord, I'll do all I can to uncover the answer.
I'd like to see you try.
Oh dear. I suppose it's up to me to clear your unfounded suspicions.
Hey, fiendish Four Eyes. You gonna show us how you and the CID were able to keep Rufus on a leash?
That was more the division chief's doing. Now, I wonder how you've progressed since becoming a free agent. I'm already impressed with how you handled yourself earlier today. Perhaps we can build a working relationship.
Think you could put a leash on me now, too?
In any case, we won't be backing away from this chance.
You know, I think we should treat them as trespassers. Let's take them down.
Threat levels estimated to be between SS and SS. Maximum coordination required. We've got 10 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. As long as we can hang in there, we'll win!
Now then, let us begin!
Holy Testaments! Protect us!
Give it up.
It's over!
All cancel.
Strength in spades.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Let's charge in all at once.
Activating Gordius Guard.
Zypha, activate.
Let's continue from where we left off. Back on that trail in the Conelone Mountains.
Apologies, but I'm afraid I will not be holding back.
Fine by me. Here I come.
Here to assist.
Even with that, Even with Gordius Guard, man.
Come on, let's go.
Let's charge in all at once.
Do the honors! Resound! With Azure Strength!
Let me pitch in!
Now's the time to boost.
You got this. Here I come!
My mind is clear.
Now I can get 5 turns. That buff.
Now's the time to boost.
Get your head in the game!
You got this.
Prepare!
Let's rock!
Blow them down. 6-fold gales! Don't bother. Counting on you, Altina.
Use Phantasma.
Initiating drive. Yeah!
Up to you.
Forgive me.
Things would have gone smoother if you had just stayed on the sidelines. But alas.
You even know who you're picking a fight with? We're Thor's alumni.
If you think we're just going to give up and leave, think again. Allow me.
Let's commence the operation.
Good thing I have Gordius Guard.
Farewell! Lethal operation!
I won't hold back.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Face me.
Catch my drift?
Mirage? Rain! Defend it.
Be prepared.
Got you covered.
Forgive me.
How much boost gauge do the enemies have?
Get to it.
There. Shadowbind Jitsu.
Don't you think you're being a tad harsh? After all, we serve the same goddess.
Just think of this as a test of your devotion, then.
Anyone ever tell you got a serious stick up your ass? Doesn't matter what you do, we're pushing past.
No, all cancelled. How come Rean didn't get all cancelled?
Available. Face me.
Activating Gordius Guard.
Resound! With Azure Strength!
By heaven's decree.
Can't move! Ha!
Here for you.
Allow me.
As formidable as expected. As expected of the searing flare and the glacial rime.
You've truly outdone yourselves, Thors.
Okay.
Now's the time to boost.
Might be time to start busting out some S-crafts.
Ready to go.
Gunning it to the max! Let it rip! Sweet dreams. Guarding up.
Boost gauge limited.
This is better than I imagined.
You doing okay?
Engaging skill.
Set.
Your time's up. Accelerate. Eins. Zwei. Drei. Vier.
Oh, I think this might be the perfect opportunity to really fuck up their formation.
Defending.
Boost gauge upgraded.
I'm afraid I must fall back.
I leave the rest to you.
Keep at it, Rean.
Wow, it's really only 2 left? Damn, well, Kurogana is pretty much almost done.
How impertinent.
Let us proceed with care.
You're mine.
Get your head in the game.
Okay.
How impertinent.
Prepare!
Secret technique. Six-fold gales! Don't bother.
I shall take my leave.
More to go.
Now I have my full strength up. I'm going to use Refulgent Flux before you can do anything. And I will still have a Gordius Guard to survive whatever you throw at me. And then I can have Altina use her Zero Arts turn to just finish you off. There's no way I'll survive.
Prepare!
Itachi is ash itself. Manifold fates woven into an intangible form. Purge! Rush! Rage! Soar! Gleam! Ashen slash! Luminous flux! Don't bother.
Boost gauge expanded.
Time's come. What do you say we settle this? A fight to the death.
Very well. I accept, Shizuna.
In an actual one-on-one fight, I don't think Rean could win. In a group fight, we have the advantage because only 2 people on her side has S-crafts. Herself and Kincaid. Free SP because I kill everyone first, which honestly this is probably one of the easiest SP requirements because she has more hit points than everyone else anyways. If they had given her given one or people more just a bit more hit points than her, and it probably would have been way harder. Since her Spirit Unification does not increase her defenses, I think it's only her offensive stats. It's kind of like a glass cannon version of Rean's Spirit Unification. Well, so far her sword didn't break. That's a good sign, I guess.
Zeroed form. Duality.
So it feels like Rean is fighting more defensively than Shizuna.
Oh. Splendid.
Not bad. You've grown quite a bit since last time. You've taken your friend's thoughts and used them to bolster your will and your power with it.
You, on the other hand, stand alone. So how did you possibly get this strong? Just what was it? Just what on earth did Master Yun-Ka-Fai teach you?
Oh, it's pretty simple, really. To prevent this world's destruction, our master instructed me in the ways of the Black God. Black God Oneblade, a dark sword style passed down through thousands, no, untold generations. In the same way that you must best me in battle, in order to obtain your true blade. Me, you, Van, and all in this world must face a truth that transcends reason in order to measure our own worth. Well, seems Akagarasu's awakened. It's the 13th night. Might be a couple days early, but let's say we put an end to this.
Then have it your way.
Rean!
Crap. There's no stopping him now.
Yeah. The next strike will probably be the last.
Please.
Sorry for the wait. All information relevant to your query has been compiled and transferred to the connected device as requested.
Ah, shoot. I did it again, didn't I?
Altina, grab the laptop.
Imagine if they accidentally broke the computer just before it finished transferring. Like losing your connection just before you finish downloading your game.
Mission complete.
Next is figuring out just how we'll get out of this mess.
So let me Shizuna definitely know, and Yunkafai definitely know what's beyond space.
Well, well. You managed to hold out.
It would seem we did not go far enough.
What?
Calling in Alpha 01. I need you in here ASAP.
Iscariot Squad number 0. Deploy. Rogetsu 2. I await your arrival.
You gotta be freaking kidding me! Reinforcements?
Don't tell me they had them wait at the observatory just so that Rean wouldn't sense them.
Correct. They'll be here in 3 minutes. So, are you ready to concede?
Even if you manage to get past us, we won't stop until you've been caught. Surrender yourselves.
Why is Ashladd with them? I still don't understand. Like, I understand why the CID would be in on this, since they seem to know what's beyond space as well.
There are a few considerations we ask that you keep in mind regarding your data transfer. First, all information regarding the altar core powering this terminal has been erased. This is due to restrictions specified by the system's designer. Furthermore, the system is unable to confirm the nature of what lies beyond the canopy. As such, all we can do is provide you with what relevant information we can on this discrepancy. Lastly, regarding the interference of high-performance telescopes across the continent via the orbital network and septium veins, we recommend against making this information public to avert widespread unrest. That will be all. We look forward to serving you in the future.
Shit. So it really was the third option.
Although I didn't want to believe it.
And yet there's no longer any room for doubt. The truth is, a lie is being peddled.
Hold on a second, that can't be right. You're saying that the stars we saw through the telescope were just a fake image made by the terminal?
And for some reason, Rean and Crow could look into the telescope without seeing the fabrication? So they could see something that's being hidden from the rest of us?
It sure seems that way. Like I'm seeing what the other me saw.
Yeah, but hell if I know what it all means. Still, something tells me the rest of you have some insight on that, don't you?
Well, I won't deny it.
Come to think of it, the space base was named by the president himself, yeah? I'm impressed. Seems like you guys are up to speed on your Eastern terminology.
Seku Space Base. Is that Seku as in void?
That doesn't pertain to you. Simply focus on fulfilling your contract. Still, I never imagined you would stumble onto such crucial intel. It seems we'll be forced to increase surveillance personnel until the project reaches its conclusion.
We're gonna have a jailbreak sequence like in Azure.
We're not getting out of here at this rate.
Wow. Things really went exactly the way they said they would.
Wait, what? We just grab the altar core and just try to see if that can come up with some bullshit way for us to win.
Huh? Mint?
You're Thor's head mechanic, Mint Braun, aren't you? As I understand it, your uncle reported directly to Professor Schmidt, and you're something of a favorite of the professor's.
I don't know that I'd use the word favorite. Huh? Why not? The professor and I get along great. Well, whatever. You guys are all cool with blowing this joint, right, Rean? Sully?
What?
Alrighty then, let's do this!
Sepith.
Could that be Elsheim's jewel arts?
Why does she know it?
Hello all. Seems I arrived at the perfect time.
Wait, that's Elsime's...
Prince Sharid?
Mint had him on speed dial?
I didn't expect to see you here, Your Highness.
Yes, well, unfortunately the embassy cancelled the upcoming celebration for the day after tomorrow. Rean, Crow, your machines are now connected via the spirit veins. Why not try calling them remotely from here? I don't think it'll be any trouble for you.
All right. Now you're talking.
I won't let you.
We could say the same to you.
Do it! We'll keep them busy for you.
To me! Tierfing S!
They're moving?
What's going on?
Now, am I forgetting anything else? If not, then Mr. Kincaid, Vice Captain, Andy Karuga, it's been a pleasure.
Sorry to cut this short, but we got better places to be.
And tell your collaborator that the time has come to make a choice. One that won't dishonor the goddess we serve.
How dare you?
Rean! I've got a message from our teacher. I'll be waiting for you come the promised day in the land where the heavens turn.
I'm in your debt, Shizuna. I'll be sure to pay you back. Next time.
Sure you will. You better believe I'll be looking forward to that day, Rean.
What is that?
Teleported? Was that 七门遁甲? Activate clairvoyance.
Why is Iscariot teaming up with them? Why are they working against the Dominions? This feels like he was there just for extra head count. The Haurvatat.
And we made it! Oh boy, talk about a close shave! Isn't this the prince's private airship, the Haurvatat?
You must be tired, everyone. Mint especially.
Prince Sharid, thank you for coming to our rescue. Wait, aren't you?
Hell, don't tell me this clown's in on it too.
You better believe I am!
My apologies. The circumstances being such as they are.
Oh dear. It seems everyone who's someone is involved in this mess.
You're not kidding. Is the guild really the only group left in the dark at this point?
I suppose you could say it was to deceive the enemy. And look, your rides are here.
Hollow remote control, huh? Talk about impressive tech.
You're a lifesaver, Your Highness. But is it wise to continue like this?
Not to worry. We're leaving Basel's airspace. I recommend setting your Panzer Soldats to follow automatically. Haurvatat, full speed ahead.
Aye, aye, sir!
The escape of Mother Celeste and Father Leon changes nothing. We proceed as planned. Contact the 5th. We'll close the net around the target and the others at the same time.
Yes, sir. As the goddess wills.
Fifth. Is that Kevin's number? Let me double check.
The assignment here is complete. Now it's time to prepare for the final mission.
Yeah, it is Kevin's number. But wait, if he's still working with Kevin, what does that have to do with fighting us?
Scatter to the winds and assemble at the appropriate location.
Understood.
And what is it you're planning, Princess?
Haven't you guessed?
You can't be serious.
Why not?
We've begun
How
analyzing the
is
Aurora
reading
Alba. As you ordered, the system has not been shut down, and we have not touched the white device. We've already alerted the Institute of Science and the Verne Company that we're seizing control of this facility.
Good work. Please also inform CEO Townsend that it will only be for a few days. I'm also initiating a Level 4 executive order. Prepare for a top-secret warrant to be issued shortly.
Roger that, sir. I'll notify the CID and the police.
You want arrest warrants for those 2 knights, the people from Thor's, and even the contingent from the Principality of Elsheim?
No, let them be. They can do whatever they please.
Huh? Then who's the warrant for?
That would be Professor Latoya Hamilton.
Figured out she's behind these things.
As a person of interest in relation to a case dealing with continent-wide deception.
Mint teaming up with Cherie to bail us out feels out of nowhere, as well as Celeste and Leon getting us into the ruins to begin with. Maybe the reason Iscaria is working with the CID against us is because Mint and the others are actually manipulating Rean's party on behalf of Hamilton. Maybe we're the baddies.
You guys did incredible.
Nice work, everyone.
How's that for Class 7 spirit?
Okay, Fee got the bonus. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Trails Beyond the Horizon. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.